Hey, don't take it bad. Just
No.
people,
It's good. It's
I don't
good.
know
No,
why
it's
people
good. We're
reach out
talking
to me.
about this.
Yeah,
we need
people
transparency.
reach out to me
We need
because-
transparency.
Because
we need to be
what they
transparent.
told me is like,
Yeah.
try to get the answer from Vic. How is it des autres fédérations? Si un athlète WNBF envie à les autres fédérations naturelles d'EO, ou bien s'il y a une autre fédération naturelle créée Maurice, how is it as president? Is it like you have a free pass, you are allowed to go, or do we have to inform you, or do we get banned?
As a pro or
Either way, regardless to enhance to an athlete, to vegan, to be you, or whatever you're vegetarian, we are all equal under the iron bar. We are all equal. So, comme Manjali et Mobere répété, why can't we just get the fuck along? Let's grow the community.
It's a small community.
It's because at the end of the day, we have to keep the generational brotherhood going. C'est la flamme là. C'est qu'on continue de garder. Because at the end of the day, who's going to win? Not your ego, but the community at large.
Beaucoup d'émotions, comme j'ai déjà dit, c'est notre high là. C'est marré top, travail, discipline, mental, ça bouffe tout en fait. Ça montre que j'ai le mental, ça montre que j'ai la discipline pour aussi rester motivé. Et c'est consistant, après vous allez voir, ça va venir. Hein.
Merci pour l'organisation Maurice, c'était vraiment super bien. Le public il était vraiment chaud. J'ai ramené la carte. Merci pour ça, merci de m'avoir accueilli ici. J'espère revenir peut-être d'ici l'année prochaine.
That was an amazing show. Second place, the most muscular man. I'm proud of myself. Maybe the next time we will have the pro cards. Thank you for everything.
C'est ma première fois. Parcours pas très facile. Je prends l'opportunité pour remercier mon coach Yudi, mes parents, ma copine Carole. On se dit à l'année prochaine.
Très content et fier d'avoir participé à la W9 Maurice, la 3e édition. Très étonné du niveau que les athlètes ont proposé. Ce qui était agréable aussi, c'est de voir qu'il y avait des Mauriciens avec du niveau, mais également des athlètes étrangers. Donc là, c'est un petit plus. Ça montre aussi que la W9 évolue d'année en année.
Competition is getting better. We always have more and more people interested about the natural competition we have here. We are really happy because this year we have so many sponsors that helping us to achieve this amazing celebration of natural bodybuilding. We can't wait for the next year for the 4th one. I believe that will be much better. See you next year.
Grand spectacle, tout le monde était content. Je suis encore ému. Merci à tout le monde d'être venu, à tous nos sponsors et on se donne rendez-vous l'année prochaine, 2026.
This year, athletes are pretty phenomenal. We had athletes from Tunisia, athletes from France. We have local Mauritian. The Mauritian level, they stepped it up, so they were very competitive. That tells you a lot about Mauritian bodybuilding. Mauritian natural bodybuilding. Big congrats to all these natty out there in Mauritius. Guess what? You got a platform for you here in Mauritius, which is WNBF Mauritius. So you guys get ready. Next year is gonna be even bigger. That's all I gotta say. Peace out.
Messieurs, bonjour. Hello to...
Bonjour.
Hello to Monsieur Canada.
You can say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Okay.
Et bonjour, et Vic, président WNBF, et Jean-Laurent, vice-président WNBF. Et merci pour l'invitation. It was a good show. I enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys saw me. I had to come to the first row.
Oh, you were the guy making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Next time, security. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, it was really tight. It was really good. For
That's
me, what was the pinnacle of that show was how far that natural bodies can become so competitive. Because you like it or not, we live in a world where enhancement is dominating.
Oh, yeah.
And now you see athletes that is coming and say, hey, look, natural can be like this. Parce que, comme on trouve, Mika was like, wow. Mika's lower back, shredded as fuck. But merci. Just a quick debrief. You as president, Kakos Créole. Et comment ça s'est passé, 3e édition, et Vic, tu ramènes ça à Maurice. Et you've seen the crowd got bigger dans la salle.
Yeah.
So how was it for you?
For me, it was, you know what? I mean, we had 30 something athletes, right? Competitors. out of the 30, I think only 7 or 8 of them were repeating. So we had like about 22
And
to
there was more
23.
families in the crowd. More families.
23 new athletes,
Okay.
like compared to last year. So definitely it's growing when you look at it that way.
So the natural community is growing.
Yes, it's growing, and I'm pretty happy, very pleased. And you know, I mean, the grassroots of everything else when it comes to putting in the work, it's Jean-Laurent that's doing it.
Right.
You know, I mean, obviously he lives in Mauritius, and he's the one that's like, you know, advertising the all day, promoting and everything. So, you know.
Mais
I
Jean-Laurent,
just
toi,
wanna
vu
say-
qu'il te le terrain, comment tu trouves sa troisième édition? Comment tu vécu en temps préparation, nous cause la veille, nous cause le
On
jour?
va dire la moitié ils veulent, tu commences jusqu'à la fin. Parce que dès la première édition, tu as peu tu commences à retirer moi.
Ouais, tu sais monter, non? Ouais, tu sais monter, ouais. This time you took a backstage, comment tu trouves vécu?
Un petit peu plus fine-tune, un petit détail, occuper dans un hiccups, un petit bien. Vous pensez.
Parce que mon point, c'est que tu me gérer, je ne vais pas dire que je me trouver.
On bizarre pas hier,
Comment
mais
vous
bon,
avez-
c'est unfortunate. C'est peut-être, maybe.
Non, tu sais, de la musique, tu as un problème de la musique, tu as un problème
Non,
sono.
c'était un problème athlète, pas pareil. Parce que après,
Ah, ok.
dans la catégorie, tu peux
C'est
enchaîner.
Après, pourquoi c'est une
déjà-
assaut, tu as un crossover?
Crossover.
Ouais.
Je suis déjà préparé, je suis déjà au courant, mais malheureusement.
Mais travail à le faire.
Travail à le faire, peut-être la prochaine fois, quand on voit beaucoup de crossover, nous mettre un petit break.
There's a
Première
little-
compétition qui m'a vécu, qui a un break 15 minutes. Et it was a break on Mauritian time. D'accord.
100%.
Il tient un break pour permettre aux gens, parce que souvent, pendant une arrivée, ils n'ont pas de manger, ils connaissent ça. On ne voulait pas que pendant le peak time, du monde peut quitter, peut aller, peut rater.
Ah, ok.
Et nous utilisons pour
Non, c'est
voir-
combien de fois je me dis où ça allait passer ce scénario?
No, always done.
Is it like
Always
this
done it.
outside?
In Canada,
Like
same way.
Ah, ok.
Yeah. All the pro
Donc,
shows,
le but, c'était pour prendre,
just get a breather, you know.
to enjoy the finals.
Yeah, get up and kind of like stretch a little bit, even the judges. You know, it's not easy to sit
Parce que
there.
nous, on est là depuis 8 heures le matin.
Exactly.
Les autres arrivent à partir de midi.
Yeah.
Depuis 7 heures depuis-
And also, like, you know, after 2 hours, people are hungry. They want to grab something to eat, some kind of snack,
On a
some
déjà
kind of
prévu
treats.
à manger, à boire. Et
Exactly.
puis, on reprend avec les autres catégories. On savait qu'il allait y avoir un petit peu manquer des affaires dans une catégorie consommation. Et là, un garçon, évidemment, après ce photo, un peu d'élèves. Après, il retrouve ce photo.
Ah,
Ils ont fait un
ok.
coup de.
Ouais, parce que je me trouve
Yeah.
ça, c'est une descente.
Ouais, c'est ça
Après,
qui nous a
bloqué,
motivé.
après, on est capable, à se bien, pas de
Non,
travail.
il peut travailler, il peut manquer ce photo. Et c'est bien qu'il peut gagner cette catégorie.
Oh, étudiant, so là, ok, ok,
Après, ce
ok.
photo, tellement d'élèves qui
Ouais.
nous oublient, c'est oublié.
Ouais.
Mais
La zone réussit à tracer.
nous réussissons à passer, nous réussissons à monter.
Et là, nous retrouvons à troisième compétition qui nous réussit on the shelf that has turned out to be good. What is the next step for the WNBF?
Keep growing,
Keep growing.
keep growing. Keep,
Anything new for the fourth edition that is coming next year? I think the date is not finalized yet. Or
It-
you have informed
it's
the
not finalized, but me and him knows when it is.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll probably in the next few days
date? Yes.
make it public. We'll make an
Okay.
announcement. So
Okay.
yeah.
Et par rapport à cette communauté, how is it going? How is it the interaction, the communication with the president and the vice president, with the upcoming athletes? How is it going? More
That's-
people reaching out?
That's something that, you know, we want to have like an open line of communication. Like, you know, anybody have any question, any kind of like issues with WNBF, I'm available, you know, WhatsApp, social media, Jean-Laurent is available as well. So, you know, we pretty much like, you know, have an open line of communication, and we want people to tell us their feedback, tell us like, you know, how they felt, you know, last year, 2 years ago, this year. So, you know, we're very open-minded about stuff like that. And we want to get better. We want people's input, like how we can make them become even more, for their experience, become more enjoyable. That's it.
Bon, merci de la foule. Incognito, bien sûr, pour voir si je me reconnais pas.
En plus,
Merci.
c'est des fois que nous dirons, on est toi, mais tout à fait grand sourire.
Ah oui, you know me.
Yeah.
Ouais, bien
Yeah.
parce que, you know,
Yeah.
for me, it's the passion, the little
But
fanboy.
you know what? I really appreciate your presence there.
Yeah, the
you know?
fanboy
Yeah.
is greater than what I am, you know. I'm always there, always. I love this. This is
Of
my
course,
life.
of
This
course.
is my separate
Passion,
life.
it's
that
passion.
yeah.
It's
That's why I had to come forward, because I want to see with my own eyes. I don't want to hear people.
Tu supposé devant.
Oh, parce que connais.
Tu le VIP.
Oh, parce que
I
connais.
know it's supposed to.
Yeah, you know me. I'm just. I
It's
like
okay.
les low.
Keeping a low
Yeah,
profile.
yeah.
That's okay.
But the thing is that I heard is, enfin, beaucoup de monde de la foule, my ears are like big.
Yeah, yeah, of
Beaucoup de monde
course.
dit, ça pas naturel, ça pas naturel, de quoi naturel ça. So just to give a brief overview, how there's, for people who are new to
Yeah.
seeing you guys or just watching the channel right now, tell them what WNBF is about the drug testing, how does it go and everything.
Well, you know,
And how many tests you have?
we actually do polygraph tests. We
This
have
is
urine
the
tests.
lying test.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the line.
Yeah.
Lie detector.
Lie
test.
detector test.
Yeah, that one. You're a lawyer. You should know that.
Yeah, but we don't do it like American
don't do it
style.
here?
We don't do it American
No
style.
way.
We don't do lying
I
tests.
think they do it in South Africa.
They do it in South
Yeah,
Africa,
they
but
do it in
here,
South Africa.
here you just get cross-examined on your demeanor, and you see the judge right. He did not reply in a coherent state. So you know he said, "Oh, there's one that I just read. The accused was lying through his teeth." So this is how we do the lying test. It has to appreciate it. So how do you do it?
Well, you know, you get a polygrapher that comes in. He's an expert. Like, you know,
So
this guy.
you do
this
it
guy
how many weeks before?
It's a couple of days before the
Few
show.
days.
Same quand je fais athlete meeting là?
No,
Okay.
it's before the athlete meeting.
Okay.
Athlète meeting, c'est la veille
Yeah.
avec.
C'est une organisation qui way
Oh
before.
yeah, oh yeah. That's
Okay.
why I said this guy's been doing a
So
tremendous
how
job.
from where they come from?
Last time it was we had a guy from Canada
Okay.
and Taiwan. So these are experts from outside. Obviously,
So
we
they
don't
are
have,
independent.
no, they work with WNBF.
Okay.
Éventuellement, peut travailler dans forensique, dans legal,
Yeah.
et après, ils sont accrédités par WNBF pour capable faire
Polygraph.
Parce qu'on a un nombre de questions, une dizaine de questions qu'on pose à l'athlète. Have you been drug free for 10 years? Have you used this X, Y, Z? On mentionne des
Un test combien de
substances.
minutes il fait? Un test combien de minutes il fait?
Avec maximum 30 minutes.
Give and take.
Athlète?
Yeah, give and take.
Mais qui une journée autres faire là?
Ben
Yeah.
oui.
Oh
Là
yeah.
qui des autres faire l'appointment.
Oh yeah. You have to set it
Ah,
up.
parce que si tu prends 30 secondes,
No, 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 no. Everybody has to book ahead of time.
Ahead of time.
Ah,
Like at
c'est
least
comme si un
2
jour
weeks.
tu athlète tu vas faire des jours.
Non,
Of course.
bien sûr.
You know, in Taiwan, in all those Asian countries,
Ah.
there are 300 athletes. 300. You have 2 polygraphers. They start doing it from a week and a half, 2 weeks ahead of time.
Oui.
Yeah, like
Okay.
all the Malaysia,
Et tu as
Right, Singapore.
Tu as un résultat tout de suite ça non?
within right away.
C'est valide pour 6
It,
weeks.
yeah, it's 6
Non, tu
weeks.
as un atteint, c'est pas si moi aucune
We have to get it before the show start because we will
Mais s'il fait le
disqualified.
outright, you don't have a second chance?
No,
Alors,
Il est venu l'année prochaine ça.
no, you get 10 years.
Oh, see, if you fail a choreograph, you're out for 10 years.
10
So
years.
on your 11th year you can come?
There are certain rules. Like let's say, I think it was first year we did it. There was a guy that I think he answered the question about a diuretic. Okay, so he said, oh, he kind of took it, and then one of them said, yeah, I took it. Right. The guy that says he took it gave exactly what it was, what kind, the brand, and all that kind of stuff. So for him, I think it was
6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Oh,
Parce
so,
que
Six
c'est-
so
months.
you are allowed
6
to come
months.
clean.
You,
And you
if
get
you
a
say you
lesser
did that,
sentence.
like but it's diuretic.
So you're
but
like
if you've taken something that not acceptable, now you're in big trouble. Like it could be,
So you're
it
like
could be,
the jury,
it could
judge,
be,
and executioner
it could be for
at the
life.
same time.
Because 2 years ago, a guy lied. He was taking steroid. He's banned for 10 years in Dubai. In Dubai. So it was like, on the platform, we talked about it, all the president talked
Il y a
about it.
des exceptions. Si c'est out of curiosity, qui il y a 7-8 ans de cela.
Hey, attends, I think I'm checking. Ni pas payé la salle, nous quand tu as chose là, Mike là, pas payé la salle là. Parce qu'il fait calibrer que c'est Mike là. Il t'en est non? Attendez, ouais. Ouais, tu peux dire moi?
Donc,
À Dio?
il y a certaines exceptions comme over-the-counter diuretics, même si ça fait partie de la liste.
Allez, nous prenons l'exemple. Et un athlète qui enhance, que nous prenons, c'est Urex. So how much does that
What
carry?
is it?
Urex. It's furosemide.
Okay.
6 months.
6 months. Oh, so you already have what diuretics and what
Everything is listed on the ban list.
Okay, okay.
Everything, all the
Si
diuretic.
tu prends clenbuterol, whatever, qui est juste une affaire pour faire dans le c'est pas, like, it's allowed if you have done it out of curiosity. Mais seulement de vous détecter. Non, ne vous détaillez pas de polygraphe. Est-ce
Yeah,
que tu
no,
prends
the
ça?
thing is like,
C'est parce que tu as besoin de répondre
À les questions, ouais.
à les questions en papier. Est-ce que tu as pris ça? Oui, il y a 7 ans de cela, mais c'est clenbuterol pour une semaine, mais then, okay. That was the only
Mais quelques moments, j'avais 2017, je fais mon cycle. Je ne vais pas faire 10 ans là. C'est 2027, je fais 10 ans. J'étais en 2017, tu
Oui,
prends ça.
no, this is why they tell you it has to be 10 years
Yeah.
drug free.
No, if I do it now.
Nope, you can't. It has to be 10
10
years.
years. Allez, 2027, je vais venir pour toi ça.
It depends what month.
Oh,
If
it will
our
be
show
March.
is in November and you're
So it will
doing
be
it
March. It will be
exactly,
March, definitely.
Yeah.
exactly. So if you've done it in
façon,
March, then
de toute
it's over
façon,
10
Non,
years.
mais comme vous avez dit ça.
It's over 10
covers.
years. It's over 10
covers.
years.
Tu vas écrire ce que tu as pris et il va te poser exactement les questions. When was the last time you took this? Et il peut connaître si tu veux cause mentir. Il dit, mais n'importe une date. Il va te dire, like, parce que
Because it's everything's pulse. heart rate. If you're lying, like, oh my God, I'm lying. Like, everything is measured through that.
Ok.
Right?
Et il est là, s'il finit enchaîne avec polygraphe, what is the next test?
Urine test.
Now you're allowed to step on
Yeah,
stage.
yeah. Okay.
Si tu ne vas pas passer le polygraphe, tu ne peux pas monter au stage.
Ok.
C'est la condition sine qua non normalement pour pouvoir monter sur le stage. Donc, tout le monde a tête qui monte, normalement, il passe le polygraphe. Ok, sauf exception.
Combien tu payes normalement? How much is it?
You don't want to know.
Qui c'est comment?
Donc, bien cher.
Parce que quand nous payons 15 francs pour avoir le monter.
Polygraph test, if you go in Canada, for example, you say you hire a polygraph, you won't believe how much it is. It's like about between $4,500 Canadian. If you want to do it,
4,500.
between $400 to $500 Canadian.
25 000.
So times that by
Juste polygraphe là?
just the polygraph.
Ici, combien tu veux payer?
Alors, si le polygraphe est affilié à la fédération, et
Then they
à ce moment-là, bien sûr,
they give you a break.
the judge par tête, et normalement, c'est...
So right
the
now,
rate is 60
right
to
now,
80
it's about. It depends again where you get your polygraph coming from. It could varies from $60 to $80
Combien tu
American.
American.
Combien tu
You do the math.
American.
4 000 rupees, d'accord, good.
Est-ce que...
So that's the polygraph test. I'm glad I'm saying this because you know what? A lot of people don't realize this. They think that it's free. It's not free. Yeah.
Le ticket pour faire les vignes, comment les vignes ici?
Non, mais à tes là, je ne fais que payer la combien de payer par exemple pour la tête? 4 000 rupees?
4,500.
Les visa payent à some point 4,500 euros.
Allez, la prochaine test qu'il y fait. Irène.
S'il y fait ce protocole, ou bien
Top
premier
two.
second, just to make sure que pour valider ce protocole, là, il fait ce test sur elle.
Mais une affaire, c'est que j'ai envie de demander. Ça veut dire ça, athlète qui gagne ce protocole là, à ce qu'il a payé 4 000 rupees là,
Il est payé.
Already paid.
ça veut dire tout ça, un athlète qui monte, il a payé là.
Il est payé, oui.
But
Mais ça va pas, Irène?
the thing is, like the polygraph test, with your 4,500 rupees that you pay, that doesn't even cover anything. That's just registration.
Okay.
Because to register in a federation, like example for your federation, they have to pay a registration fee.
1500 rupees.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, 1,500,
Right.
and then they have to pay a
moi, non, mais
registration fees as well. You have
Ça
to
veut dire,
register.
tu peux
with the
register parce que
federation.
quand tu es un crossover, ça sa catégorie de monter, tu payes.
Tu payes 500 roupies en plus.
500 rupees en plus.
Yeah.
Si vous payez monter dans cette catégorie, comment vous payez?
Tu payes 1000 roupies membership.
Ok.
Et 3
Pour un an.
Yeah, 1 year.
3500 roupies pour
N4.
l'enregistrement.
Pour une catégorie.
Pour une catégorie.
Et là, si tu veux faire des catégories, il y a 4 000.
Tu fait
500.
1000 plus 3500 plus 500 roupies. 500
Yeah.
roupies.
Comment 20 000 rupees, je pense que tu fais?
No, but the thing is,
le problème, c'est que tu mets un standard parce que derrière, tu penses que tu réalises tout le monde GIF et tout le monde
Ouais.
médaille, tout le monde.
Non, parce que qui fait Manzenes, qui peut venir parce que you are growing community.
Yeah.
They have to know
Yeah.
what is expected of them. Parce que tu vas aller demain, Manzenes qui m'a préparé un an, après, il tombe, comme tu disais, de nu et
So-
one costing. Donc,
So let me just tell you something, okay? Out of that 4,000 rupees basic kind of registration with membership, let's say, what is it, 4,500 rupees, right? 4,500 rupees, right? If I charge one athlete for that polygraph test, let's say full, right? Let's say cheapest, like I said, between $60 to $80, right? American. If you go $60 American, how much is that in
4
rupees?
800.
4,800 rupees.
Juste pour
That means that athlete still, just for the polygraph, still not paying registration. So we are covering
Non, mais
that.
ça veut dire que quand il peut payer sa registration, il peut gagner sa polygraphe là.
Yes.
Oh, il va pas payer polygraphe, 4 000
No,
là
no. We are taking
You
the,
wanna
we are
absorb.
absorb the cost of
Ça
it.
veut dire, écoute-moi, il paye registration, il peut gagner sa polygraphe là.
We are
Quand il paye
absorbing.
registration, s'il fait le polygraphe, il va monter. Mais
Exactly.
sur registration, il paye.
Yes.
Allez, nous prenons deuxième scénario. Il paye sur registration, couvert sur polygraphe. Il est eligible pour monter. Est-ce qu'il est dans sa 4005 là, et dans sa carte urine test là là?
No.
Sur urine test, il n'a pas.
Ah, like we have to pay that on top of that.
Il n'a rien à payer en plus. Nous, on absorbe ces coûts-là.
We are absorbing
Pour te
everything.
donner une indication, quand tu vas compete à Dubaï, how much does he pay? $300.
300
Mais
American,
il paye
US.
$300, puis s'il paye tout ce membership là-bas, il paye $300. Sauf que quand tu convertes ça into Mauritian rupees,
It's a lot.
à 15 000 rupees, personne ne va pour registrer pour le compétition.
Ça veut dire ça, athlète qui paye 4 000 rupees, que il paye sur registration, il paye sur registration, il paye sur membership, puis il paye sur polygraphe, et s'il paye.
No.
Registration et membership ensemble, tu as son test. C'est une
It's
condition
part and parcel.
obligatoire pour
Ça veut
pouvoir-
dire là-dedans, s'il peut gagner, sur urine test peut couvrir là-dedans.
Oui.
Oh,
Enfin,
ok.
comme
We
écoutez,
are
nous,
we
qui
are
bear the cost.
we are bearing the cost for the urine,
Parce que-
and we're bearing the cost for
Qui
the
fait mauvais
polygraph.
vidéo là, parce que I am not Batman.
No,
je
no,
suis pas
no.
le
I
justicier.
know, I know.
5 people came to me.
Yeah.
5 people came to me and was like, ouais, mon compétition, mais mon paye 3,500 pour ça. Sorry, le jour tu là, mon paye 3,500 pour ça, tes spécial là. Je vais pas proposition pour faire test.
No, the thing
Donc,
is,
that's the thing. That's
the
why I
thing
want
is-
to inquire. It's like, is there comment, parce que moi, je comprends là.
Yeah,
Like, polygraph 4000, là, tu peux gagner 4500 registration, là, tu peux gagner un test
Non,
pipi
nous,
qui.
on te dit combien ça coûte.
Ouais.
On te dit pas quelle quantité on est en train d'absorber nous, parce qu'on réalise.
Non,
que-
oubliez absorber. Après là, il peut penser, il peut 3500, coûter sur une qui peut pas faire.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Okay,
Ouais.
Non, mais
let me tell you something.
un test
When
d'urine,
let,
un test d'urine, c'est
Il n'est
$100.
pas le payer là-dedans.
let me answer that. Let me answer that. If that guy comes in, right, before the competition, he does his polygraph, he goes on stage, he gets 5th, 6th, he doesn't do polygraph.
He doesn't do
He doesn't do
polygraph.
polygraph because he didn't get a pro card.
No, urine
No,
test.
the urine test, sorry, the
What?
urine test, it's only for the winner, first and second. If you
So
get
he
third,
doesn't
fourth,
pay extra.
No.
Ça 3500
No.
pour te payer à moi.
No.
Je le paye 3500 pour te sur une, ça va le payer. Ça veut ça 3500 là, il englobe tout là.
Tout.
everything.
Là,
We're bearing the cost.
Okay.
So basically, we're taking money out of our
it's
pocket to pay
misinformation.
for it.
So it's good that we are
Yes.
enlightening everyone.
Les gens ne
Yes.
comprennent pas.
C'est ça, parce que moi, quand je me quand ça 5 minutes, me get moi, I was like, bro, mon affilié et qu'un autre
Yeah,
thérapeute,
yeah, yeah.
I am not here to
No.
badmouth,
You know-
but mon jali c'est moi. Mon jali comment pour gagner ton réponse, because I think there's something wrong.
Can I tell you something? Whoever is watching, whoever is got question, I'm here. Jean-Laurent is here. Feel
Yeah.
free to get in touch with us. Send a message. We'll explain. We'll clear everything up. For them.
Donc, moi, je vais venir, je vais
Yes.
toi, Vic, je paye, nous dire 4500 avec
Yeah.
ordre de coche.
Yeah.
Bon, passe première étape, c'est polygraphe.
Yeah.
Bon, je finis payer une catégorie. Après, si moi, je fais crossover, je donne 500 puis en plus.
Yeah.
Si moi, gagne mon pro code, ça
Urine
casse qui
test.
me finit de toi là,
That's
je fais
it.
déjà couvert mon urine.
Yes.
Tu vas
Yes.
me dire, tu vas me dire, moi, acheter de mais là, t'es 1000 pro, et pas
Non.
bien juste, moi, c'est pas
Non,
dans
non,
mes
non,
5,
non, non.
mais tu gagnes
Tout est
urine
dedans.
test.
Exactly.
est
Everything is included because we are, like I just said, we're paying 60 American to do one person's urine test. Think about that.
Polygraph.
No, urine test,
also-
urine test, urine test.
Combien urine test, s'il te plaît?
One urine test, $60 American USD for one test that we
Combien
have to
de tests on
do.
a vu?
Là, combien on a vu, là?
15.
15.
Oh, ça va, ça dit qu'il fait gagner pour quoi là, tu vas là.
Yes, yes.
Mais ça, qui ramasse ça, yeah?
No, we have
Sure.
people backstage.
C'est tout fait.
The people that.
C'est-
Donc, soit les.
No, 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 no. Everything is
Minimal
supervised.
lingering, no.
Everything is supervised.
Ok, puis c'est mon doigt.
No, no, no. Well, they go in the washroom, right?
Okay.
Il
In
va
the
dans le
toilet,
washroom, mais la
right?
porte est ouverte.
And there's
dehors.
somebody watching him,
Il y a quelqu'un qui reste là.
watching him so that you know.
Yeah.
Quand on a mon déo, ben, on fait comme ça.
Ouais.
Non, ben, on fait dit comme ça.
You have to.
Good.
You have to.
De-
You have to have
de- de-
somebody.
de- personne dans la toilette, non.
You have to have somebody standing there watching you do it,
Comme tu as
and
fini,
then
tu refais, tu donnes.
you
on-
seal
on
it.
remplit, là. Faut que tu
You
sonnes,
seal
tu
it.
Hey.
yeah.
Pas-
Non.
No, there's 15.
On a utilisé
But-
tous les urine kits qu'on avait. En tout cas.
But the transformation, they're not
On a
like
utilisé
you know.
toutes les catégories,
And
mais
same thing with
physique, bodybuilding.
no. Apparently, we had an issue with polygraph this year because we had some. I think it was flights and everything. The guy had some issues with his flight.
So what the polygraph, ça,
unfortunately, it didn't happen because, like I said, with all
What
this
if a liar got through?
fly. No. Well, you know what though? To be honest with you, we found out like the day. When was it? Wednesday that he wasn't going to make it on time
Tuesday night.
because everybody was scheduled
Mais
to do Thursday.
urine test, on fait ça avec Mika.
No,
Tous
15.
les top 3, top 4.
15, all of them.
Tout, on a pris tout. Ce que tu faisais faire pour moi, tout là, avec athlète. Anyway.
He was supposed to do one,
Yeah,
but
c'est pas
I
grave.
could not
Bon, moi, mon
Qui
design.
t'a fait?
because
No,
we do
because
random testing.
on fait aussi-
He did random
Respect.
testing 2 years ago.
Oh, random test, c'est n'importe quand. hein?
Yeah, he does random testing 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I want to make sure. I want to make sure he's good. I'm just
Quand tu
kidding.
es membre de la fédération, n'importe quand, on peut venir te dire, même tu n'as pas fait premier ou second, même tu n'as pas de pro-code, on peut venir te dire.
But I think there's a misinformation that is going. That's what
Well,
my
people
ears.
need to understand. And right now, there's 15 urine tests that needs to be done, right? The federation has to take care of that cost.
Okay.
Do the math. The
Parce qu'il y a
athlete doesn't
80,
care.
non? 80. On dit
Yeah.
bien, mais peut-être c'est 180 000 roupies, voilà. Ouais.
It's not cheap.
je sais pas.
It's not
Donc,
cheap.
c'est vraiment ceux qui s'enregistrent pour cette compétition-là, c'est vraiment les gens sérieux, les athlètes naturels qui veulent monter on stage et qui sont sérieux. Faut pas venir dire on s'est préparé un an avec tous les coûts que ça implique. Vous me dire ah, moi pas capable de payer 3500 prix.
No, no,
we know
definitely,
actually
definitely.
I want to
It's a
say-
lot
No,
of
no, no.
costs.
For me, what was the misinformation? À ce qui m'a fait l'éclaircissement, c'était plus que quand je me dis moi, à cause de là, j'ai moi ouais, me payer 3500 puis pas me faire monter sur une. I was like, you had to pay 3500 puis à part. I never knew it was part and
Now
parcel
let
of
me let
everything.
me tell you something now. In Canada, right, we have like 6-7 shows, right? And Leo is the president for Canadian
Leo Fitness.
WNBF, right?
Wow.
Leo Fit. So when he does his show, just to register for a amateur show, like $150 just registration fees.
Sure.
Plus, I think it's $50 membership fees. Plus $70, 70 something dollars polygraph.
Des
You do the
70
math.
$.
13,500.
You do the math. How much are we charging? How much we're making athletes charge in Mauritius?
4,500.
Now you tell me if we are fair or we're ripping people off.
No,
Right?
it's not about people.
No, people think that we,
What you're stating is transparency.
Yeah,
This is-
that's exactly
Alors,
what it
quand on
is.
dit polygraph and urine tested, yes, all athletes are polygraph. Urine tested, it's only the top two. Quand tu payes, c'est pour t'enregistrer une compétition. Quand tu fais un trail ou n'importe quelle compétition, tu vas venir, tu gagnes registration là for free. Bien sûr, tu dois payer un
payer
membership.
Ah, définitivement,
Tu vas
définitivement.
payer un trail, le moment fait faire des trails. On va venir, nous gagnons goodie bag, cadeau, tout ce monde va faire tout t-shirt, bien sûr.
Hey, don't take it bad.
No,
Just
No,
people, I
no,
don't
it's
know.
good. It's
I don't
good.
know
No,
why
it's
people
good we're
reach out to
talking
me.
about this.
Yeah,
we need
people
transparency.
reach out to me
We need
because-
transparency.
Because
we need to be
what they
transparent.
told me is like,
Yeah.
try to get the answer from Vic and Solo.
100%.
I'm like, okay,
Ils pensent que quand ils viennent,
I know from day one you were here to be transparent.
Yeah, I
and
want to be
you will
transparent. We want to
always
be transparent. And like I
And
said,
there's another issue. After
Yeah.
we're done talking, there was another issue that has come to my mind, and I was like, bro, I am not the messenger who moi attaché de presse de WNBF. He's like, yeah, but we can't voice out.
No.
You can voice out. I'm like,
you
okay,
know
I'll try
what?
to do it.
We're here.
Yeah,
Like, I
to be
mean,
transparent.
Jean-Laurent is here, I'm here.
Yeah.
Anybody got question, feel free to message us. And
The another question that came to me, and I was like, I didn't catch that. Obviously, someone who is from WNBF that quoted and said that usually, let me ask you this question. To be able to get your pro status, how many athletes you should have on stage? Minimum.
you need to have 8 athletes. The
Registration.
last registration,
Yeah.
like the eve before, right? You need to have 8 athletes in each category.
Okay, so,
So let's say in the morning somebody dropped out because we already enter everything in the system, right? So it's considered.
someone got ill in the
Yeah,
morning.
exactly.
So
Or somebody dropped out or whatever.
you
Because
still
everything-
proceed with the
You
pro?
still have to proceed.
We
with it.
still proceed et c'est à la discrétion du head judge if he sees that.
Exactly.
Who was the head judge, by the way?
Jimmy.
Who's Jimmy?
Jimmy is the president for
From which
WNBF France.
Oh, the guy that went with the
Is that the ponytail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the one with the men's physique went up to not Ochia.
No,
The other one.
the other
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
the
yeah,
black
yeah.
guy.
He gave
Yeah.
okay.
He's the president for France.
So 2 things came, yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what came towards me was how come there were 7 athletes and we proceeded with the
Yeah.
pro
There was
card.
8.
Yeah. There's 8.
Except that one.
Like I say, in the morning somebody dropped out.
So there was 8
there
initially.
was 8 on the list because on the official list in the morning I had to cross because
So
we made it already.
people don't know this.
We already
It's-
made
it's
it.
good that you're
Yeah, no.
saying it.
Like I said, we
Okay.
want to be transparent. We want to be.
And what the final thing is like what they
Donc,
told
mais on
me.
va pas penser tout de suite à sa question là. Si tiens Maurice, qui tu gagnes?
Ouais, mon pensée, oui. C'est
N'est-ce
ça.
pas?
It's like, qui fait sa garçon-là, il gagne son pro code, qui a décidé sur l'entraîner et que ce président est l'autre table juge.
His trainer? No. That was
I don't
his
know.
trainer.
This came to my mind.
No. People
Because I
ask me
believe
questions.
they
No,
look
like
too much into the pictures. You know, when
Yeah.
Archer put the picture, j'ai eu mon pro code. He put a
no. The
story.
thing is, like it's just like let's say you're visiting a country. You're Mauritian,
Okay.
right? A Mauritian guy do something really amazing outside Mauritius.
Okay.
Wouldn't you want to go take a picture with that Mauritian guy?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like no, and I'm just saying
Misinformation
like, the common
is
sense,
what,
right?
what's the thing is what I'm trying to figure out is was it someone who has been misinformed or not informed?
But let me tell you something. That guy who won, Jimmy.
Some conflict of interest.
Listen,
That's not-
Jimmy did Heroes, right? Like the week,
Yeah, he
whenever.
took pictures with everybody.
No, what I'm saying is like he did a show in France. The guy competed in France. He went to Vietnam. He went to Poland, right? All these places he went just trying to get his pro card, right? And the last, I guess, stop on his trip was Mauritius. And
He was the last guy. Arthur and Jimmy were booked 6 months ahead of time. This guy, he thought he would get his pro card during France.
Vietnam.
He finished third, second, three, I think
in Vietnam, there was like almost 25
Yeah.
men's
But
physique.
it's
He
on
got
men's physique.
second.
Donc, Vic, en tant que président, là,
Yeah.
just to clear the air, is that there's no conflict of interest.
No.
There's no.
I don't want no politics.
Okay.
I don't want conflict of interest because I want to be transparent and I want to treat
And at the end of the
everybody.
day, we wanted
Wait
to
for a
judge-
second.
judge-
Regardless of your color, your religion, your nationality, everything is given equally. That's the way I want it to be. If at any moment there is this kind of crap, I'll be the first one to call anybody out.
Okay.
And that's like a promise I make to all the athletes in Mauritius as long as I'm
So
part
why
of
do you
this.
think all these frustrations came and got vented towards me?
Because people, you know, everybody wants to win.
They want to be biased,
Right.
and they
So they want to show that you are biased.
no,
That
but
they don't want to be biased.
You know what? There's 5 judges.
Okay.
Okay, I can bring those judging sheets and show you what each judges have written
with the
for that
comments,
athlete, with the
everything.
comments and
it's
everything,
very transparent.
right?
But at the end of the day, I also have a lot of pictures and video because
It's so funny that you
it's
mentioned that.
obvious why the
Perception is like this.
the first men's physique won and the other. And
I saw the
Like,
but what about
you know what? Let me just say
you
this,
cannot
okay?
take the
Let me just say
judging-
this.
the feedback from your close friend or your family because they will always think like, why didn't my friend win?
Okay,
Let me-
as a judge on a different federation,
Yeah.
I saw something probably from my angle.
Yeah.
But I realized that as a men's physique, his name is not Arthur. What's the guy who won? The guy who won the men's physique.
Maxime.
Maxime had cap shoulders and poses really well.
Mm-hmm.
Good. But what I fail to understand is why didn't Nirav come second?
Nadia.
No, Nadia came second.
Yeah.
But there was a guy Nirav, or they were calling him Dante
Yeah.
or something.
Third
Dante.
place.
Dante. Yeah, he got third place. Why didn't he got like in the middle spot and have a shot at winning the first place? Because I think he was good too.
It was-
You
was
know what? This sport is subjective.
Mm-hmm.
If you put 5 different judges to judge, it could
No,
be it
but
could be
on
it could be like the first can be second, the second can be third, like, you know.
be
So at
honest-
that time, the 5 judges, this is what they saw best for what we're looking for when it comes to the criteria as a men physique. These guys are meeting this
Parce que pour moi, je
criteria.
trouve, enfin, dans l'anki, moi, je peux pas. Là, moi, je trouve,
tous les scientifiques-
moi, je trouve Nirav Marie-Shop. Moi,
Tous
je
les
trouve Nirav
cinq ont mis
Marie-Shop.
le même ranking pour les 3 premiers. Sans-
Ah, ok.
tous les-
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it was
Il
outright.
n'y a pas eu de. Même quand tu regardes average, ça sort au premier.
Donc it
deuxième.
was not hotly contested, like.
No.
Tu es pro, Kuna est pro, je suis pro, on est
Jimmy
tous
is pro.
certifiés. Tout le monde
Right.
a eu le même ranking.
I mean-
Il n'y a même pas eu de switch.
Just for the record, I mean, Jean Laurent said there's all pros. I've judged like 23 pro and amateur show in Canada. So I'm pretty sure like I have a good eyes when I'm looking at what I need for this federation when it comes to this guy, like, you know, the level.
I'm not-
of-
I'm
no,
not
no, I'm just
contesting
saying.
your
No, the
research,
reason
right?
I said that is
Yeah.
because I want to make sure people understand that the judging wasn't picked from people in the street. It's all guys that has experience, have done
Experience,
this for a
definitely.
long time, and they're professional. So they're not just anybody off the street, like, you know. So we have to respect the judge's decision, and that's just, you know, part of the sport.
Ouais. Mais de toute façon, nous provide judges feedback, and I personally
Parce
already
que
went.
man athlète Kevin VS.
I've said this to them at the athlete meeting. I said, if anybody wants any feedback, feel free to get in touch with me, message me, myself or Jean Laurent.
Et là, les autres personnes van commenter qui van juger les cas de autres.
Exactly.
Et moi, tout mon athlète qui demande moi, me montre les autres photos, vidéos, mais les autres, this is your issue. You're not holding the midsection is loose, whatever. C'est the pose, quarter turn, and they acknowledge. Mais la photo, mais la photo, la plus. Et puis, on a ma men's physique pro à côté. Ils ont connu qu'ils ont pérodé pour critères. At the end of the day, the first second, there was people think there was a small gap. There was a big gap.
Okay.
The back pose, bigger shoulder, bigger back.
No, come on,
more
Toby,
depth.
sorry.
You want a whole package. We just
package.
like people.
That's
What
supposed
I
to be-
see in like some time, just because you got a nice 6 or 8 packs, you should win. No, we're looking for the complete package. We want abs. We
what
want
is the
external,
abs?
internal. We want glutes. We want like hamstring, bodybuilding. Right, for men's physique, we want that V
want the
taper.
taper.
The V taper. We want those back to widen up as you go up. Shoulders, like you said, cap. We want that chest. We just don't want 8 packs. We don't want bicep. That's not what we're about.
You cannot
right?
make one pose.
Complete package.
Debatable one pose out of 4.
We want complete package.
want-
There's a
we
lot
want
of things we want to make sure you meet this criteria as a men physique or classic physique. If you meet it compared to the rest, then we'll give you first. But if you don't meet it, then, you know, there's 5 of us that has to decide.
Et là, je trouvé, j'étais là 3 pro athlètes. J'étais là Auré, j'étais là Darrell.
Non,
Four. Four.
5, Aurélien,
Kunal.
moi-même,
Four.
Darrell,
Four, Mauritian, four.
Kunal et Mika.
Mika, what is en tant que président, toi,
Yeah.
what is the prospect of these guys going out for other WNBF international shows?
You know what? I mean, Jean-Leroy is going to Canada next year. I'm announcing it. I can't believe I just did that. Sorry. But yeah, he's doing his pro debut. And, you know, Daryl has to do a pro debut. Same thing with Kunal.
Est-ce que tu as des pro shows directs?
Yeah, pro debut in any of these countries that has pro shows. And unfortunately, I guess,
C'est un problème
you know,
visa.
yeah, you had a bit of a issue with visa. And it's just
Là,
unfortunate.
comment visa, il est bien strict là-bas.
Oh, Canada is really
C'est
strict.
le délai.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Comme
It takes
un
a
an?
long, at least 6 months,
6
6 months,
but sometimes
7 months.
C'est surtout vers les 6 mois.
Just to come to visit, that's how strict it is. So I feel
C'est
really,
pas de Christmas, c'est ça. là.
Si.
well, you just apply early, right?
Okay.
Apply early and you can, like, you know, I mean, having said that, like, you know,
So they have stringent like entry
yeah,
requirements.
they have really, really strict, you know,
Okay.
to get visa in Canada. So I don't know why, like the
Non,
border
donc,
is open.
ça va être, tu vas faire de pro show, Darrell, ça va être, tu es éligible pour faire de pro show.
Yeah,
Mais si toi, tu as décidé là,
And then pro calendar.
Darrell, pas on est.
they could go to Dubai.
Non, mais
as well.
normalement, quand je décide que tu jet, toi, comment ça passe?
Yeah, they have to let me know because
Okay.
then I have to let the president of, you know, whichever pro show they're going to go
Okay.
to that country.
Darrell, pas on est, si tu veux faire show.
Si non, il peut décider, peut-être France.
has to
peut-être
decide-
Dubaï,
decide,
ici.
Et Mika.
Uh,
Donc,
Mika
aujourd'hui,
has 2 years to do his pro debut, and I don't
Donc,
think
on décide.
it's in the pipeline. I think he's doing his studies.
Yeah.
Right now, he's focused.
écoutez, madame, vous avez aucun pro dans ce cas-là?
Keeping fingers crossed, we'll have 8 people next year.
Oh, so, oui, ouais.
Tu fais pareil, tu gagnes.
Yeah, I think they themselves can grow their community now. And
This
try
is
to
what
get
we're trying to do.
to,
Like
you
I've
know,
spoken to
bring-
quite a
bring
few of
more
them.
girls on top.
This is a big issue in Mauritius, not just in WNBF, in all the other federation here. You don't have
Des
enough,
nouveaux filles qui viennent, tu as des qui là depuis l'année.
Okay.
so it's not easy.
It's hard to keep the consistency with the girls.
Well,
Dans
you
votre
know,
job, tu as 8, 9 qui montraient, après, halfway through, they quit for whatever
I
reason.
think
And this is-
it's a cultural drawback.
well, it is a culture, but at the same time, nowadays when you go to the gym is full of, you know, women training, exercising,
so much.
right? So
It's funny how
there
we can
has to
have
be
less
something needs to be tapped into these people to let them know that, hey, you know what, you can take your fitness level to the next level, like, you know, next step.
Nous sommes une
right?
catégorie plutôt entry level, qui demande quand même certain niveau.
Ouais,
Sports
novice, je me trouve un peu, une catégorie bien léger.
Well, you know, we did the
model.
sports model,
Qui fasse le
model,
classe, on appelle
Parce
ça.
qu'en Éline fait une jolie pas.
Des rôles classe.
sports model, and then you do
Right.
transformation, right?
Tu peux faire
So
transformation, ça c'est pour moi le personal trainer et le client, c'est une incentive. We're going to work on it to make it bigger next year. Et puis sports model, c'est your whole grooming, c'est plus the face and the fitness figure, how you look in clothes. Tu vois, c'est monsieur, madame, tout le monde qui va à la gym, qui est fit.
Ouais. Moi, je m'étonne. Moi, à chaque fois, je me dis, cette catégorie-là, je m'étonne pas au résultat.
Non, mais c'est-
Parce que I was like, the transformation. I tried to judge it in my head,
Yeah.
and I was shocked that I got it the whole way around. Because I got the girl that came third first.
no, but the thing
I
is,
never knew the criteria.
but the thing is, these people they wrote a testimonial
Oh.
how this changed their life.
So
like
they
their
have
lifestyle.
you
They
look at
have
this
to write
as
the
well?
testimonial.
Oh, so get that too, huh?
Oh yeah,
Testimonial.
because I want to know what kind of impact this whole journey has happened to you. How did it change your life, your lifestyle?
Si tu trouves un dimanche, ici,
No, but when I saw the testimony of the
Yeah.
guy that won, then I realized why he won.
Like his
I never knew
testimonial.
the testimony was part of.
Oh, it is. That's how we judged it,
Okay.
right? We judged it
parce que
through
on peut
testimony.
penser qu'on peut pas seulement se s'attarder sur bien sûr la photo est importante. S'il a fait, il prend 15 kilos de muscle, mais il drop 50 kilos, ou soit il tient une drogue addict avant, ou whatever.
That's why you write your testimonial, how you change your
Là,
lifestyle.
on va aller sur, c'est une dimanche qui, tu as cancer, ou soit, il dit,
Hey, the cancer guy was very inspirational.
It's very inspirational.
Ça
Yeah.
montre que quand tu as fait, par exemple, qui a surgery, l'autre qui a cancer, qui fait step on stage, en fait, tu as les autres qui disent,
Gazanian.
But
non,
this-
mais il ne faut pas nous dire parce que nous avons un problème. Mais il y a des gens qui sont beaucoup plus problèmes que toi, mais qui montent quand même. Mais chacun a un différent niveau de compétitivité. Tu nous as accepté. C'est pas forcément donné de s'enregistrer. C'est pas qu'un sort plus malheureusement. Sinon, nous fait bankruptcy, donc on fait compétition. Nous disons quand même, we cannot absorb that much.
For me, that's the biggest thing. The transformation is real life changing.
Yeah, you're into this with your clients. I see.
Really, like
You like
because
to
this
be
is
along
inspiring.
them, like psychologically, mentally.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
inspirational,
I see.
and that's what changes lifestyle with everybody else. Because if you come and you see something like this, then you ask yourself, what is my excuse?
Okay.
If that person can do this, what am I
C'est
waiting
vraiment
for?
pour incentiver.
Right?
En fait, it's not even part of the WNBF categories. It's separate category that we want to have because
Des aussi, tu connais?
Yeah. In Canada, we have transformation.
Right. Okay.
They call it the new you. In Canada, the new you.
Oh,
Here we call it it's the same thing. We use different words.
Vic, en tant que président, comment tu sens toi qui paye un tête très haut niveau que toi naturellement, qui te trouve juste, it asks the question, are they really natural? Like, it creates the illusion that this natural body can achieve what an enhanced body can. Comment tu sens toi? Est-ce que tu sens toi fier? Tu sens toi? Is it the reason why you created WNBF?
It's like, for me, all the credit goes to the athletes. There's a lot of sacrifices, a lot of hard work. I mean, you got one pro here, one pro there. These guys work their butt off to maintain that conditioning. It's not something easy.
Même si tu as un stepping stone pour aujourd'hui que fédération.
Exactly. So, it's these guys that are the example of what WNBF is, which is natural bodybuilding. So, and having said that, it's growing. And next year, as you saw this year, we have 2 international athletes, one from France, one from Tunisia. So,
Bilal, tu peux faire une interview, tu m'as resté
I had a lot of other president have reached out to me and just saying hey, we might be sending athletes to Mauritius next year. So
you trying to get Mauritius on the map for other athletes to come?
Yeah. So I got a lot.
Mais la WNBF réunion, non, on a fait la France.
Ils ont devenu ici.
Non, sont affiliés normalement avec la France.
Yeah. That's Jimmy.
They just ask permission.
Okay.
So as you know, there's the first time they did WNBF India just a month ago or 3 weeks ago. There's a lot of athletes there that are interested to come to Mauritius.
WNBF India.
Oh, you have to or just first time.
Non, moi je connais pas l'aine naturelle.
No, first time. First time.
Regarde le niveau en classique physique.
Non, c'est une passe.
Go check WNBF India on Instagram. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
Because moi connais athlète l'aine, c'est.
Yeah, no, but these guys. No, but these guys are hardcore. The natural one are hardcore athletes.
Okay.
I don't know what they're eating, but maybe all the roti and the chana, whatever, all these things.
Mais en fait, c'est comme ça, on va demander. Bon, là qui Aurélien fait qu'à une compétition naturelle, c'est moi aussi peux découvrir les autres compétitions naturelles. How is it des autres fédérations si un athlète WNBF envient les autres fédérations naturelles ou bien s'il y a une autre fédération naturelle créée Maurice? How is it as president? Is it like you have a free pass, you are allowed to go, or do we have to inform you, or do we get banned?
As a pro or amateur?
Either way.
Tenez, aucun athlète ne va appartenir à aucune fédération.
Okay, that's good to know.
Donc, moi, je suis très
direct
au lâcher. Bon, pour ceux qui sont on vient mettre un niveau dans Maurice, athlète déjà compris. C'est un opportunité compris. Dans un des 3 différentes compétitions. Il fait une healthy competition, you build
the community
of bodybuilding. Aucun athlète ne peut appartenir à personne. Il entraîne Kotli, il entraîne dans le gym, il a envie de monter, il paye son fils, et c'est tout. Surtout en tant qu'amateur. Quand tu es un pro, à DNVD, on n'a jamais eu de problème aussi. Je pense que si nous, athlètes pro, sommes capables de le faire.
C'est ça, donc tu as une restriction.
Non.
Ça va pour eux, it's
bien
all
sûr,
about.
Si c'est communiqué, il a time manner, whatever, of course, c'est informé, il n'y a pas de problème.
Just, there's no like, tu peux pas monter là-bas, tu montes ici. It's very good.
It's his freedom.
Okay, freedom.
It's his freedom, it's his choice.
C'est son choix, il n'y a pas de problème là-dessus.
Est-ce qu'avec les temps, nous vous trouvez autres gains une catégorie enfants, genre moins 18 ans, moins 23 pour une catégorie minière?
On a eu catégorie junior, up to including 21.
C'est là?
Yeah.
Ouais. La catégorie junior, c'est.
Ah, mon frère, tu finis comment? C'est comme on
up to and including 21. On a eu un bodybuilding.
Ça qui mon Dieu.
Mikael gagne sur junior bodybuilding.
Ouais, junior. Oh, ça continue avec les c'est ok.
Donc, il gagne sur junior, il gagne sur.
On va s'attendre,
il gagne sur lightweight.
C'est un barbe.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Un exemple d'un athlète qui a compétit dans d'autres fédérations et qui me demandait, est-ce qu'il ne pourrait pas monter? Je me dis, Vini.
So what's your background is good. You
Tant
have a
de
powerlifting
chance,
background.
faire comme un athlète qui saisit l'opportunité, parce que si tu n'as pas saisi l'opportunité, you never know.
Ouais.
And guess what happened? Immédiatement après, tu m'as dit, à la maison, je dit, if you don't show up,
On fait faire cette interview là.
Mika?
Ouais, on fait faire cette interview. Moi, je suis choqué quand les gens pour faire monter et ils peuvent décider de powerlifting meet après pour me faire monter du BNBF. Les gars sont pour quand I was like, bro, so meant to be.
Well, he's a special kind. Yeah.
I think so parcours tu as Darrell qui traîne sur la nana, Aurélien traîne sur la nana, tu as un qui vient like boop boop boop.
Parce que c'est ma
But
Outright.
I had people telling me about him, like when he won his pro card, I had a few messages, and people that goes to that gym where he trains, they say this guy when he goes, like when his sessions start, he's zoned in.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't
Parce
care
qu'il
about. He
vient
doesn't
pour qu'un
care.
appointment.
He doesn't-
Vient pour qu'un appointment juste pour
Yeah.
faire cette interview.
He doesn't look left, right. It's
Ouais,
like he's in that zone,
Ouais.
right? And he's just go for like 2
Et
hours.
évidemment pas venir après une certaine année parce qu'il
Yeah.
va me penser des tubes de training.
He's very disciplined.
very disciplined
very
and he's
disciplined.
very like reads, applies.
Il montre pas beaucoup ses émotions. Et c'est
No, I saw the emotion. So
You
that
cried.
was
He's crying.
caméra ni no ligne c'est tu les pleurer là quoi.
c'est pas les seuls.
Ouais.
Est-ce qu'il s'est.
Ouais. Et il peut pleurer quand on voit caméra Alan quoi. Alan tu viens que lui petit solo quand avec à pleurer.
Very neutral.
Ouais.
Tout le
Ouais.
temps.
Mais bon penser à quoi ce parent tu dans la salle il bien émotionnel.
Very respectful behavior et
Ouais, il pas crier, il pas ce non.
ouais,
Very respectful.
après une compétition, si vous posez un peu de questions.
Et en passant mon une nouvelle, il y a eu venir après 5 ans. Parce que là.
No,
parce
because
qu'il va la prendre.
no, he talked to me. He
Ouais,
said
ouais.
like within probably 3-4 years. That's what he
Ouais.
said.
No,
So,
but I believe like
But-
mon pensée d'éducation évidemment plus.
a guy with that kind of discipline, I think he'll be fine.
No, but I know that as he grows, he's gonna because he's the kind of guy who is very clean with his food.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps training.
Yeah.
Like for him, training is life.
Yeah.
So you know he's gonna come back with clean standards,
Yeah.
cleaner standards.
De toute façon, on a déjà fait ce feedback. He knows that he has.
Non, mais tu as bien suivi le powerlifting meet, non?
On
parce
connaît
que-
très bien.
ouais.
On connaît depuis l'année dernière.
Parce que tu mettrais une go flexing ou quoi? Ouais, ça charge.
Mais souvent,
ouais.
c'est pas la première fois que.
Ouais. Tu connais.
Ouais.
Ok.
De cause en
Mais
ligne.
bien discipliné,
Ouais,
bien
discipliné,
discipliné.
Very
tout à
disciplined.
faire.
Very disciplined.
Et là, moi, j'ai dit, quand tu changes, ça dit, moi, tu sais, je sais pas, vous pouvez aller faire une étude, d'Afrique du Sud, passion en cours, après, is into powerlifting, je dis, of course, you can combine both. Et tu as une compétition powerlifting, King Cancel.
Ouais, je vais me faire l'année là.
Après,
quoi ça
ça chance que, non, whatever reason,
Ouais.
juste logistique.
Ok.
Et finalement, il saisit l'opportunité de trouver, c'est un athlète qui est content de challenge himself.
Ouais.
Il parle comme powerlifting,
Et,
des
tu n'as frayé, tu dis, moi, j'avais dit, ce compétition, c'était Ridwan. Tu n'as pas, il a fallu mon côté Njali, Bilal, Katani, mon côté Njali.
Non,
Non, tu vas non, mais tu as dit, this is your compétition.
I mean,
Ouais.
on the athletes meeting, it was obvious who was there, who was the bodybuilder.
Parce que si je vous get interviewé, j'ai pas moi, je connais il y a des, ça va sur c'est Ridwan avec Avi.
Yeah.
Il était un Ridwan blessé, j'ai correct cancel. Il était un Amin blessé, j'ai ouais correct. Mais il est toujours les sénateurs pour faire parler. C'est national, toute la veille, as all athletes. Et là, moi, quand il vient dans cette meeting, trouve Bilal, il trouve Bilal.
Il est dans ce shirt.
Ouais,
On est d'accord?
Ouais.
Mais non, nous, on sait qu'ils s'enregistrent, mais on ne dit pas, parce qu'on ne veut pas décourager
Yeah.
Ça
personne.
fait un fait
you
qu'il
know.
sort
Yeah,
Bilal.
you can tell.
Il a
like,
vu.
somebody-
Non, mais là, ça va te
Yeah.
gâter, un petit
Of
là.
course. Yeah.
Il a vu
I see these things.
malheureusement, Bilal, lui aussi, très, très bon physique, mais c'est ce qui, je pense, capable, dans circonstances, voyage, qui fait qu'il est un peu watery. Ici,
Non, so, and l'ensemble, il va se faire bien.
No, the thing is, the problem is he got here on Thursday.
C'est
No,
ça.
Friday.
C'est ça, moi, je peux
Thursday
poser ça
is
pour Aurélien. Un athlète qui peut aussi regarder où. C'est au moins rentrer
5
des
days.
semaines avant.
5 days ahead of
C'est
time.
rentrer
You
des semaines
have to.
avant. Parce que
Take
Thomas,
a bit
c'est pas
of-
l'Olympia, un mois et demi avant tout à
There's water retention.
Ouais, tu vois,
That's what
parce
it is,
que
especially
organe, en tout
flying.
cas, Marie,
Flying,
vite
yeah.
dans pays, quand organe peut être tendance, quand il y a de high altitude, il faut
Lot of water retention. You'll
Ouais.
get water retention
donc, c'est
everywhere,
dans
so you can't.
circonstances, il faut connaître
Yeah.
pour next time, 6 ans, il dit, voyage.
I talked to him. I told him. I said, anytime you do a show, make sure you have 5 days ahead of time to just kind of
Minimum.
like settle
Minimum,
yourself.
Minimum.
At least 5 days, right? So,
Minimum.
and there's like I said, there's a lot of international people coming next year. So we as Mauritian, we better step up. We have to step
Mais toi,
up.
en tant que président, troisième compétition, done and dusted, qui nous attend, notre quatrième édition. Ça me paraît qu'il y a des athlètes étrangers, non?
Yeah.
So we expecting like, and Van Bis peut venir.
There is a lot of interest.
Interest.
Let me say that.
Okay.
There's a lot of interest.
So how do you facilitate as president for them to come here?
All they need to do is their
Reach out to
president of their country,
Reach out to you.
they have to get in touch with me. I'll make sure all the logistics are done for them to compete in Mauritius.
Because it's not for them. I think it's much easier to get a visa, no? Parce que moi, je viens lo gate
Well, Dubai you don't need.
Ouais.
India you don't need.
Tu sois de la Réunion aussi, tu as visa.
Réunion Island you
Ah, mon
don't
collègue,
need.
n'importe qui touche venir sur 3 mois.
So
right?
no, I think your visa gets stamped at immigration. The moment
Ça
you
va,
land it,
mais tu gagnes 3
you
mois.
just get it right away.
Tu
I
gagnes
think
3
so.
mois.
Yeah,
N'importe
yeah,
comment tu
yeah.
atterris, tu gagnes 3 mois.
Yeah.
C'est très facile de venir à Maurice.
You get it right on spot.
Nous payons beaucoup arrêté pour ça,
No.
beaucoup
No.
stringent. Comme ça, nous payons
No. Like even France,
Freedom of movement,
because
nous
of good
marions.
bilateral, I guess,
Il faut qu'on ait des athlètes internationaux qui viennent et que
Vous pensez avec Arthur maintenant et tu as petit MP là avec Bilal in Vini, I think it's going to grow.
il y a,
I'm sure we are looking towards a positive
il y a beaucoup
direction.
de contenu,
I'm telling
de
you,
photos,
there's
vidéos.
going to be quite a few Indian people.
Ouais,
coming.
mon envie trouve ça fait.
There's going to be a lot of Indian people.
Parce que même Vietnam, c'est pas Thaïlande. Pourquoi Thaïlande, non?
Vietnam.
Vietnam, il y a NWNBF
Yeah,
là-bas.
NWNBF.
Ça n'a pas besoin de coup de là-bas. Ça va être remarqué. They're compact.
ripped, they're
They're
jacked.
compact,
Like
ouais.
I said, in
C'est comme un
Maxime,
Chinois l'année dernière là. C'est un Chinois qui montait la dernière coup de coude. Vieux bonhomme là. Sur l'année d'avant.
that was
Peut-être-
first year.
First year, ouais.
First year.
Coup de coude là.
Philip?
Cédric.
Cedric,
Cedric, ouais.
yeah.
He
He was
was
jacked.
good.
He was ripped.
Moi, je pensais Taïwanais. Parce qu'après, comme nous amis en personne, on trouvait des Mauriciens.
Il y a beaucoup de talent, il y a beaucoup de, on essaie de.
Non, mais à Maurice, même, il y en a beaucoup. C'est ce qu'ils ont continué à la tête.
Now the thing is, like here, what I notice is, like I mean, now you're starting to see with the like of Jean Laurent and Aurélien teaching people how to do stage prep. Like before, people didn't know. When you go for competition, there's contest prep, stage prep, all these things. You need to have that to go step on stage. You just don't eat this, that, go lift weights and drop it, and that's no.
No posing, no
Nothing.
posing stamina, no.
There are steps. Like, as a coach, like you're training somebody, you call yourself a contest prep coach, meaning this person is going to take care from day one till the last day you step on stage. And that's what I noticed now. There's a few trainers in Mauritius that's taking that responsibility,
Moi, je connais toi,
right?
qui prendra très au sérieux. Moi, je trouve Aurélien prendra très au sérieux. Moi, je trouve Denis prendra très au sérieux. Après, ça va tourner en cours.
So the final product, tout responsable. Tu sais, beaucoup de coachs.
Moi, je trouve Warren, c'est très des athlètes. Warren Raffo. Ouais,
Beaucoup de coachs, quand athlète là, disons, based on the result, quand athlète là fait mal, c'est toujours la faute de l'athlète. Oui,
Ils n'ont pas encaissé. Ouais, ils n'ont pas encaissé.
Non, quand l'athlète là il fait bien sûr, tu vas sur le coach. Non. You have to, tu dois rester dans ton rôle. Quand tu es un athlète, quand tu es coach, tu es là as a guidance, un accompagnateur, tu es là pour cadrer et help through the process. Limite ce stress, prends ce stress là l'autre, toi, et donne partage toute l'expérience. C'est ce qu'il m'a fait.
It's a science. It's a science, and you need to know the science
Quand tu
from
traînes un
day
athlète,
one,
c'est pas juste quand
right?
tu es militaire, on fait une session avec toi, quand tu as toute la data de l'auto-athlète, qui sont les exercices qu'il n'est pas fait, qu'il n'est pas fait, sur maintenance calorique, sur comment donner un high day, comment donner un refeed, qu'il est capable, tout.
I was surprised a couple years ago, right? One of the athletes that competed in WNBF didn't know what a peak week is. A peak week. They didn't know. They didn't know. They tell me, "Oh, what are you supposed to do?" I'm like, "There's certain things." I'm not a nutritionist. I'm like, for me, I'm a personal trainer. Like I train athlete. I know my routine. I know like what kind of athlete I train, like from elite to like, average daily, like, 9 to 5 person working in office. I train those kind of people and elite athlete. As a nutritionist, I'm aware that, food is very important when it comes to any kind of sports, especially bodybuilding. Very important. You need to know that. If you don't know, hire the people. Hire Jean Laurent, hire somebody who has the knowledge, who is certified, can teach you. Because once you learn, you'll never forget. Right? And like I said, it's a science. It's a science. Whether you are natural, whether you're natural or whether you enhance, it's a science. You need to know what to put into this so that you can see the final product on stage. Because each week you have to change. There's things that change. Your macros, everything changes, right? Till the day you step on stage. You have to cut. You have to manipulate like your carbs. You have to manipulate
C'est ça
what
pour
you
trouver un
need.
sacré bon exact là.
You know what I mean? So these are things that people here needs to learn. And I see Aurélien doing some videos talking about that. You need
Ouais,
more
quelqu'un coach.
education like this. People like who are in bodybuilding need to learn these things. It's not just watching YouTube and then try to go, no, because each one of us are different. Our system is different. Like, metabolism is different. So whatever works for him might not work for
Ouais,
me.
définitivement.
So this is the person that will have to see, okay, this thing works for you, and then make adjustments as week after week
Parce qu'il y a
goes
des temps pour
by.
travailler avec toi. C'est pas mal de faire. Si tu
Right.
4 semaines avant, après un peu posing avec.
C'est ça, beaucoup fait erreur dans Maurice.
This is the problem, right?
Tu as trop derrière.
Exactly. Like I said, 2 weeks before showing Mauritius 2 years ago, this guy come up to me. He's like, "Oh, what am I supposed to do?" I'm like, "Do you have a peak week diet?" It's a diet. You need to have a peak week diet. No, what do you do? I'm like, I can't help you. I'm not certified. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I'm a badass, personal trainer, elite personal trainer. I train high-level athlete. You need somebody who understands the food, the dietitian, contest prep diet. There's something called contest prep diet. You need to know about that if you're competing. Like I said, in Mauritius right now, the 2 guys that I know is Jean-Laurent and Aurélien.
Aurélien.
I don't know, maybe there's somebody that I know off the top of my head, right? So get somebody like this. I'm not sure if you know people who are certified to do these kind of things. And, the athletes are here. They want to do it, but they need help. We need to provide them that help. We need to show them. We need to guide them. These are the people you need to go. Like I said, it's a science. It's not just eating so much carbs and injecting whatever. Even that is a science. You
Even
need
the
doctors.
even
You
the
need
injection is
doctors to
science.
do follow through. Follow up.
Ouais.
You need to have this
You
kind
need
of
to give
different
your
kind of
body
thing.
time.
I had to say that because it is a science.
It is a science.
So you have to understand the science before you take anything and you put it into your body, right? These are
Définitivement.
things that you have to be very conscious about.
Moi, j'ai une question qui, je pas connais si je t'ai dit que Dieu. Catégorie bikini, we have it. Certificat qui fait 3e là, bikini bleu, je me rappelle, les
Yeah.
bikini bleu, c'est un tatouage roulé.
She's
Tu fais
a-
ce fait une catégorie figure que Dieu.
with one person.
Oh, je t'ai dit.
We have.
Je t'ai dit,
We have in WNBF.
Okay.
We have bikini.
Mhm.
We have fit body. We have
Fit
figure.
body qui était acrobate.
We have figure, and then we have bodybuilding for women. 4 categories. That's the federation has
Fit là,
all
c'est un qui
that.
est acrobate.
Fit body is between a bikini and figure. So that
Oh,
body
the punching.
between. You see what I'm saying?
Punching.
So
C'est un peu
exactly.
quoi Sharon? Sharon fait fit body?
Yeah, she could be fit body.
She could be.
She could be.
Charlotte was fit body. In terms
Like
of
Charlotte, fit
le
body.
niveau de
Just
charge.
jack, rip,
Et
everything.
là, tu fais high rock, là, tu fais d'une pédo là, c'est notre appelé. Ah, il m'a dit,
Smithy.
Smithy qui était.
Yeah, oui, not just on the condition. You have to also need to
Ouais.
muscle size
Ouais.
at the right place.
You know, you asked the question. For me personally, I need to see that person in a bikini because
Okay.
I need to see the glutes. I
Smithy.
need to see the
Parce que
hamstring.
je trouve.
Like, you know what I mean?
Moi, je suis Smithy, moi, je suis Bessica. Bessica, il est bien sec. Donc, I don't know if they're gonna.
No, it's just one body part.
Ouais, bonne body part.
Like I
C'est un whole
said,
package.
there are criteria you need to
Okay.
meet. Just because you got abs doesn't mean you're going to win a show.
Okay.
We're looking for a lot of things. This is the complete package that we want to have for bikini, men physique, classic. Just like your federation is the same thing. For a bodybuilder, how do you judge? You just don't judge on quads. You don't
the
judge
whole
on
package,
abs. You
that's
have to
right.
have the whole package. For me to give you a pro card, you need to meet our standard. That's it. If you meet all these criteria, you meet our standard, I'll be happy to give you a pro card. No
Bon,
problem.
les filles, moi, je peux
Right.
l'année prochaine, 4e édition, les filles.
On avait dit.
08 June. Au moins, breakthrough, it's called a breakthrough. You have
Yeah.
to have the breakthrough.
We need to.
We've
We
done the
need to.
breakthrough with the youngest one now, with the
Yeah.
youngest pro winner.
Yeah.
So this is a breakthrough, and I hope with the bikini it comes in time. Les filles.
You're going to the gym every day.
Ouais,
Let's
you
take
have
it
a lot
out,
of
right?
friends.
There's a lot of
No,
people.
the thing is, and again, coming back to, on ne peut pas entrer dans les polémiques. Il faut laisser les athlètes, peu importe d'où ils sont, venir compétir. C'est pour les encourager. On peut pas, on est là pour le mode de bodybuilding. Sinon, jamais on aura le niveau. C'est horrible de me dire ça, malheureusement.
Non, mais niveau est bien amélioré. Hein.
Le niveau est
Et I'm happy that I came on the third one. I'm
Yeah.
very happy that I came on the third one. I was like a fanboy living. Enfin, mon diara, madame, mon diara, moi, première fois que j'ai été en compétition, on va faire on va faire une partie l'équipe qui peut faire bien mettre l'autre par ici par là. Après l'époque, on a assisté à une compétition, apprécié une compétition.
tranquillité d'esprit.
Ouais, moi, c'est n'importe moyen, ça, joue là. Maintenant, petit téléphone, ouais, qu'il est, pour venir. Moi, je dis, ouais, mon fini là. Et là, quand il arrive, le pic time, parce qu'il m'a besoin de rouler à le rempart. Le pic time, la bonne rateuse, ᴄᴜ pro, finale derrière. Mon résiste derrière. Mais first time ever, je me remercie pour l'invitation parce que, mon parti, on a l'occasion, même bien une compétition. Whatever be natural or enhanced, I don't care. But for me, it was a very chill, very good experience. En tant que Marie l'époque là, on a jamais gagné une compétition. Marie l'époque.
Well, you know, I mean, like I said, you know, we thank you for, you know, coming in and doing this in Mauritius. Personally, for myself, like, you know, because you're doing a great job. Like, you know, to bring the community together.
That's
like
the end goal.
Fitness. You know, I mean, bodybuilding, fitness community.
Yeah,
together.
everything together.
You know, I mean, we need this. Like I said, you know, we need professionals. We need people to.
So, c'est une question qui sont là, Ken pose-moi qui sont là, qui te pense à différentes fédérations. Mais dis ça. Chaque président, il a son idéologie, il a son philosophie. I'm not here to challenge the president on their philosophie ou idéologie. Moi, c'est tout. Moi, un travail que je fais là, c'est, je trouve, regardless to enhance to athlete, to vegan, to be you, or whatever you're, pas végétarien, we are all equal under the iron bar. We are all equal. So, comme Manjali et Mobere répété, why can't we just get the fuck along? Let's grow the community.
It's a small community.
It's because at the end of the day, we have to keep the generational brotherhood going. Ça la flamme là. C'est qu'on continue de garder de comprendre. Mais les chagrinants qui, des fois, trouvent une division être créée. Bon, moi, je ne parle pas pour juger cette division-là, mais je trouve les mots responsabilités to try to get everyone together.
Je pense qu'on fait partie de la nouvelle génération de ceux qui.
And I hope that one day that we can see that athlete capable de more WNBF, WNBF,
ça devrait pas être un issue parce que c'est.
Ou, and ces affaires, tout président, si le maintient la table de teneur, let's do a fucking make a show. Whatever. Because at the end of the day, who's going to win? Not your ego, but the community at large.
Like, exactly. And like, you know, before, like, you know, we did the first show, I told Jean-Laurent, I said, you know what? I want to do this in Mauritius. It's not for me. It's for the athlete. I told you that. I said, I'm doing the show for the athlete. It's the athlete that I want to experience this. And whatever you do, I mean, whatever we do, it's for the athletes. Because they're the ones.
Si tout passe bien dans chaque catégorie, dans depuis que j'ai en relation avec le Canada, fait que moi j'ai dans chaque conseil du monde qui devait dire le chaque catégorie, le chaque final, combien de code d'une compétition tu as donné?
Well, you know.
Si à le niveau 5, 6.
Even more. Because if you have bodybuilding, like, you know, heavy, light, bantamweight, right?
Oh,
yeah. If there's 8 people, they all get a pro. Like men physique. If you got 8 tall, 8 short, and then you do it overall.
Okay.
So you got short, like 8 athlete minimum, right? So it's 8. So you get 2 pro cards for 2 different classes, and then we do an overall.
So to have a double pro card?
No, you just get an overall. It's like just for bragging rights.
Oh, bragging rights. But overall. For each category, if it all goes 8%, everyone can get a pro card.
Bikini short, tall.
Bikini short, tall. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is. Là, quand tu
as fait 8 plans. Oui, donne-moi la carte. Parce que moi, quand
No. There's only one. We just take the picture and then that's it.
Okay.
No, you crazy? You leave my book. The book is expensive, man. Come on. Actually, off the record, the guy from France, he's like, can you send us the graphic design? He's going to make it in France exactly like.
Mais combien coûte pour faire?
Ça va l'expense, un peu encore comme ça.
It's not cheap anyway.
Combien 10 000 rupies?
Non, parce que
non, more.
Les affaires du Coben, les affaires, c'est pas comment des affaires chèques te donner comme ça là. Non, c'est des affaires sérieuses.
Yeah. You could put it down on the ground, on the floor, and sleep on it.
It's
fake.
Now, if ever you had to give someone with time, you can find another cheaper basis and you can take it home.
No, we'll send them an email with the graphic in it. You go make your own. Yeah, but some countries give the pro card.
No, but I think it would be wise to give them a little one so that they can take home for life, you know? What do you think?
If we start having 200 athletes, then sure.
C'est tous les petits gosses qui savent.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can try to, help you guys in the future whenever you know,
get
little pro cards out.
You know what? We're open to suggestion. We are open-minded people. If you have suggestion, tell us. Maybe we'll do it, right? We'll
Parce
do
que
it,
bon,
perhaps. Yeah,
very
it's a
good.
good
It's a very good
souvenir. It's a
initiative.
souvenir,
Parce que
right?
tu veux gâter la case à vie. Tu veux ça de tirer la bazou.
This is exactly what the French guy told me. He told me, you know what? I want to do a small kind of, sample.
that I can keep at
But
home.
no, I'm going to put it on my wall. That's
Yeah.
what he
Ouais,
said.
parce qu'il est naturel. nonetheless.
So, to get
know
that, he wants to do exactly the same, like with the island logo and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Ouais,
you know.
Ninaha, puis Kukulam, quoi.
Yeah. He wants to do that.
Ouais, joli, hein. Merci pour les bières, choses, hein.
Yeah,
Good.
so, but,
Ouais, bien exotique.
but no, I think first year, did we give first year a small one?
Non, premier.
Moi, je suis allé à l'été, j'ai pas pour une heure.
Première année, Aurélien got it.
Ah, ok, oui.
Really as
He kept it.
He kept it. It was a gift.
Okay.
Because it was the inaugural.
Ouais, inaugural. Yeah, of course, you had to keep it.
Ouais.
Bragging rights for
But no,
life.
this one is pretty big, like,
Ouais, parce qu'il faut me trouver un, tu fais pas tu aller, je ne serais pas encore là.
That was the French guy.
Ouais, tu sais pas encore là, tu allais. Là, des rigoles pas dire. And I was like, probably he's gonna get one later.
No,
But that was so flagrant, eh? Like, he was taking it.
I don't think that
Who
would
went up? You or him? Someone
I can't
took it from him.
remember. I can't-
Someone took it from
I
him.
don't know. That would not fit on the plane, by the way.
Ouais.
That would not
But
fit.
I hope qu'il se gagne ce bikini bientôt et comment on peut dire. I hope that one day it becomes so big the movement, the natural movement that
It's growing. It's growing. It's
yeah,
growing.
définitivement.
And-
Parce que moi get la foule, enfin moi tu dans la
Yeah.
foule, I saw the family involved.
Yeah.
The family involved and everything
It's
is growing.
It's growing.
And I believe nous avons une communauté naturelle that believes in the natural.
Maintenant,
Yeah.
avec parmi les jeunes, et puis, quand je dis faire ma natural prep, je faisais ça pour beaucoup les temps. Tous autres entourages de famille, nous courons à ce point qu'ils se préparent pour une compétition.
définitivement.
Donc, quand il arrive le jour
Pour moi, c'est plutôt le wow factor that natural body can actually do.
Oh my
Et
God.
s'il te plaît, mon vingt te show quand semaine dernière, semaine d'avant,
Yeah, last
mon
week.
gars l'a fait cette semaine ensuite. Mon van pour un rebate. I kept it natural with just TPS yourself. And I was like, you know what? I said, let my body
Heal it.
heal it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be ill for life. Let my body heal it.
No.
And I stuck by it for 7 days. Stuck
You'd
by
be
it.
surprised
I
how
was
much
surprised how the body can
how
heal.
much your body can heal itself. But you have to make sure.
Even
that-
my testosterone back in the day,
Yeah.
and I look at I'd done a test recently,
Yeah.
and I was shocked how time can heal if you let your body heal. I was shocked with the
biggest thing,
increased
you know-
mobility and
you-
body count and everything.
like bodybuilders, all the people that train, work out. How do we heal? Sleep.
Yeah, that's a
Sleep.
very.
healthy lifestyle.
Sleep. If you sleep, your body heals.
Et
Like,
tu vois, quand
these are
dans
things
Zoom,
that
on fait un
people don't-
travail, moi, trouve une arrive 10 heures, moi, je dis, hey, moi, je dois bien 7 heures à sommeil,
You
déjà,
have to do that.
et bourré, bien là, et moi, de la carte, moi, quoi, c'est une heure et demie. Moi, trouve une arrive 10 heures moins 15. Moi, trouve, moi, moi, j'ai un sommeil dans mon tournée, il arrive pour le 10 heures là, frère, on a dormi, de mettre lever 6 heures, at least you get a good sleep.
Yeah.
Moi-même, je suis
Like,
Parce que peut-être un
because
petit
it's
peu
healed,
c'est une
it's healing.
responsabilité, mais quand il y a un Zoom, on va profiter, frère. Because you have, Kim Mika Jama comme ça, il m'a prioritize sleep. And I was shocked to hear that from a young guy.
Have to.
You
7 to
understand?
8 hours.
Ouais. Et il était pas baisse en bas à 6h30 là.
7
pas
to
baissé.
8 hours.
Ouais, il
for
route
normal.
7 à 8, mais il était pour dire c'est 6h30, c'est pas good sleep.
Non, it's not good sleep.
And I was shocked.
For 10 days, the last 10 days, quand il y a pas de petit chronically, il sleep like 5, 6, parce qu'il fait mal dormir. L'esprit continue de travail.
Yeah.
Vu que seulement on se dit, ouais, des affaires. Je pense des affaires. L'esprit mal dormir. Toujours les pays.
Ouais.
Un organisateur.
C'est simple quand tu as la responsabilité.
Ouais, mais finalement, il capture de la semaine. Comment est-ce qu'il a fait? Là, on fait des jours, ensuite, on fait 10 heures.
Moi, non, c'est des affaires qui m'ont fait content de choses là. On est trop frais. On est mari frais. Et ils aiment bien frais quoi.
À un moment donné, tu faisais
Et moi, je traîne ensemble, tu l'avais. Bon, addicté comme un aldol de Dieu. Parce que verrais cool down. Frère! Marie, frère à la salle là. Ils aiment trouver la salle après quoi.
Nous laisser monter, en fait, plus il y a du monde en dehors.
Ouais, puis c'est mon film là.
Plus il réchauffe. Donc, à un moment donné, nous avons froidi, mais à me penser, c'est un petit peu. Mais-
Well, you
At least
you can't be in a place where you're sweating
Ouais,
too,
ouais.
right?
Ah, bah, it was
Non,
good.
c'est mieux que dans certains endroits que de l'arrivée.
That's a good venue.
It's a very good venue.
It's a good venue.
But I believe the tanning place is a bit tight. Underground.
It
Parce que je
depends.
fais ça UM là-bas.
Yeah.
Et un petit petit
Ah, mais non, it's just enough parce que backstage, tu as dit, athlète avec son accompagnateur, puis là.
Oh, ça va,
Non, non.
l'équipe.
Pas exprès.
No.
Enfin,
what?
Si tu gagnes les temps, descends en bas.
Saya menjadi semua di sana no pas là-bas.
Non.
Saya menjadi mau kadi sana mama betul mana tete.
Nobody is
No.
allowed.
Java
to-
roh.
No. You have to have your coach pass.
Tu as l'accompagnateur qui
Just-
fait, parce qu'on ne veut pas
Overbook.
on veut pas overcrowd l'endroit, parce qu'on sait que c'est just enough pour pouvoir avoir. Moi, si tu as
Mais si un jour tu bouges sans athlète, on
Non,
commence à faire.
What to change?
on
We're
a
gonna-
notre option de venue, mais
we're gonna change.
on regarde par rapport à la quantité d'athlètes qu'on a.
Hmm.
Si on a 45 athlètes, 50 athlètes,
Can't do it there.
capable, on a une option qui est capable de faire pour l'année prochaine. Si nous gagnons 50 athlètes, nous pouvons changer.
Nak kau tinggal hang
Une trentaine.
30, 32, I
Oh,
think.
option.
Yeah.
Il y a, le souci, c'est qu'il y a des athlètes qui, il y en a qui reviennent chaque année, et il y en a qui,
Ça qui fait 3 ans d'affilée là.
tu as Avi, tu as
Avi.
Bouchal, tu as
Bouchal.
Nadir,
Tout ça.
euh,
Ça me rappelle.
He was the physique guy.
maintenant,
Men classic physique. He got second or third, I think.
Ah, vous avez des photos.
Ouais.
Ah oui oui, d'abord.
Ouais.
Yeah.
Oui 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 oui.
Et t'en as qui
Eh, il est bien ligne là.
Tu l'as
Ce ᴄᴛ bien petit.
revenir
Ça
chaque
oublie
année.
la chose.
Après, il y en a qui compitent, après, ils laissent un gap des ans. Donc, il y a un ancien athlète l'année dernière qui parle de venir, ça peut enlever les billes, ça, des mois de tout est long off-season, il y en a qui sont blessés. Il y en a beaucoup de circonstances comme ça qui fait qu'il y a un
On t'a
athlète.
dit avec tu blessé.
Non, envie de monter.
Mais le matin tu blessé parce que tu n'as sur la jambe tu pèses pareil que moi tu pèses.
Yeah, it's been 3 years now. This guy needs to change something. He needs to change trainer. I don't know who's training him. He needs to, because he hasn't changed a bit.
Vous avez sens sur
two, 3 years.
training.
Like he needs to change something.
The thing is,